Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the National League Championship Series. A lot of tight games here in this series. New York currently leads by a margin of 2-1. An important game number 4 coming up here in just a couple of minutes. The Mets can stretch their lead out to 3-1, which is a commanding lead, but not the entire lead because it is, or not a win, I guess I should say, because it is a 7-game series. Los Angeles will look to tie it on the road in New York. And then coming up a little bit later today, 7 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/OnosaurusRex, game number 3 of Seattle and Minnesota as that series moves over to the state of Minnesota. So, yeah, lots of baseball action coming up, coming your way here as we continue enjoying these championship series. The National League, you're just watching, no commentary. And obviously on the American League side, I am playing those games full of cursing, frustration, and fun for everyone. Viewing today's games, we have Urias, and looks like they're going to give the ball to Walker. When I had finished the game the other time, it was, I think it was going to be Syndergaard was going to be on the mound, but they have changed that this time around. I don't know if I've told you to subscribe yet, but if I haven't, please subscribe. Consider subscribing. If you'd like to see more of this baseball action, we have a few more games here in the championship series, and then we'll have the World Series for you following that. We have kind of a weird schedule as well with these doubleheader days, which are today and tomorrow. You can catch National League action at 1 p.m. Pacific time, and then American League action at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then you'll have kind of the weird one, if necessary, Seattle-Minnesota game, and then if necessary, game 6, and then both of them will go if necessary. That'll be game 7 and game 6, and then game 7. So 3 more doubleheader days, including today, but it's been a fun ride. Games have been kind of tighter over the last couple of days, which has been nice. Huge walk-off wins in game 2s of both of the series. So it's been a fun ride. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot more to add to that, so I'll let you enjoy the game. I'll see you at the end. This time I made sure to make sure that the camera is working, so it's not just a weird disembodied voice. So enjoy today's action. We'll see you a little bit later to wrap it up, and we'll see you later tonight for ALCS game number 1. Enjoy the Dodgers and the Mets.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got 2 teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Taijuan Walker is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, the results always haven't been good with Taijuan Walker, and I have a slogan with Taijuan Walker. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when he gives up on himself. A big, strong guy, still has a good arm, good enough fastball with some velo. His off-speed pitches are good enough. It's about confidence, and if Taijuan Walker can find it, he'll take it to that next level.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Walker has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, put in there for strike one. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Two and two count. Here it comes. Chris Taylor will be next. And he lays off, ball four, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And now Chris Taylor. He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike three.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Walker comes set. Here it is. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for L.A. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Julio Urias will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the most versatile pitchers in all of baseball in Julio Urias. He's been successful in the bullpen. He's had some success as a starting pitcher. One of the top young pitchers in all of baseball.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 6.
And now pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's 1 gone to start the night.
Batting second, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So stepping in is J.D. Davis. He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's not.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here's the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Second inning set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
To the plate now, DJ Peters, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
And now here is Max Muncy. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Walker steps into his windup. Here's the delivery. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one. We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Urias. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Rios leads off first with one away. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch on its way, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Payoff pitch home. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Bellinger is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Walker steps into his windup. Here it is on 2-1. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up Will Smith. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So now to the plate, DJ Peters. As he'll take a look at ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
So now here is Edwin Rios. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Muncy is off of first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto able to track it down for the 3rd out. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, ball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So next to bat will be James McCann. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Stepping in once again is J.D. Davis. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Here comes the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. Curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Urias, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Up next.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
In now, Chris Taylor. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Walker comes set, coming at him with the 0-1.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Now a throw over. And the runner back. First pitch on its way.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Two and 0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Davis grabs it cleanly. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
From the stretch. Good curveball, strike 2. Alonso is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that's over, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home.
That's up. That's a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 1-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So now into the box is James McCann. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Weekly hit to third. Scooped up onto first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth a power-speed combination. Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Joey Lucchesi, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Here now is Will Smith. A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Now back, left fielder, DJ.
Digging in will be DJ Peters. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now the first pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And it's 1-2. From the stretch. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hit high and deep to right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jose Martinez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Liner in there for the base hit. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
None out, runners at first and second. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
At the plate, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jordan Yamamoto takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now to the plate, here is Edwin Rios. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Pilar at the track. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Julio Urias. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Fouled away. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next up is Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets nothing. And now in the box, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's the first pitch to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses again, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-0 count, the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peters will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 0-1 pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bellinger's on his horse. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Standing in now, Kevin Pilar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here it comes on 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Mets leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brandon Nimmo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 1 for 2. First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Back up the middle, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Will Smith steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugh, that ugly. You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Digging in next, DJ Peters flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Scott Alexander will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Now into the box, James McCann.
Ready to go for the Mets. The catcher, James McCann.
And now the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Three and one.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
McCann aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peters will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil, singled last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with one down. This pitch is popped up. Smith waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now is J.D. Davis. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. is laid off and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Tommy Kingley takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
The left fielder, number 2.
In now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 2. Aaron Loup has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next up is Max Muncy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Davis has got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Edwin Rios will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on its way. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball. The 2-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count. 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 44.
Justin Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. From the stretch. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third basemen show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Edwin Diaz enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Chris Taylor will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Pops this one up. McNeil onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So here's Pete Alonso. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Nobody on. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Luis Guillorme will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch on its way, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
1-1, here it is. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, a step on the bag for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 2. Trevor May enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. Two and 1 to count. Now here's the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's right there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to hit, Will Smith. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4, so the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Next, it'll be DJ Peters, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Grounded down the third baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So striding in to start the 9th is James McCann as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Jansen's ready. Here it comes.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here comes the 0-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled away. The Mets down to their final strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. The Mets down to their final strike. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
(5-2) the final score tonight. The Dodgers have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Julio Urias gets the W on the mound. Taijuan Walker was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
I'm here, I swear. Hello.
For the Mets,
So this series goes back and forth. Winners of the even games in the series are the Los Angeles Dodgers. They win 5-2 over the New York Mets, winners of games number 1 and 3. So through 4, it is a 2-2 series, even in the hits column. But as I was watching this game, it was more a story of New York just being unable to take advantage of really good opportunities. They had a bases loaded opportunity early in the game, or during the game, where they had few to maybe 1 outs and just couldn't do anything. Los Angeles scored, 3, 4, all 5 of their runs via home run. I mean, New York had opportunities and they could not blow it. And I've seen that happen because I've played a bunch of games throughout the season, in the Mariners season, where that's just been the thing. Like, getting runners on, getting them in position. We saw it in the American League Championship Series game number 2. Multiple opportunities with runners on first and third. And we'll hit into a double play that ends the inning. Hit into rough luck to get out number 2, and then out number 3 is an easy ground out. It sucks, and it's it is frustrating, but you know, I guess that's just how it goes. So this series now reset 2-2. It'll end up being a best of 3. Will Smith is your player of the game. He was 2 for 3, 2 homers, 3 ribbies, 2 runs. Edwin Rios 1 for 2 with a home run. Max Muncy homered again. I believe he homered in the previous game as well. Mookie Betts was 2 for 3 with 2 walks and a strikeout. Very weird line. Julio Urias is going to be your winning pitcher. 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, no earned runs. And Taijuan Walker is going to get the loss. He pitched 4 innings, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, 4 earned. So a lot of walks in this game, but still no achievement. Game, if you could just give me the achievement for that. If a team walks 8 times, you can just give me that one. I guess that one's pretty easy to get. And I've said it before, but I guess that one's easy to get in the March to October. That whole thing. Maybe they patched that out. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm aware. No rewards. That's fine. All right. So there you go. Los Angeles evens their series to 2-2 against New York. So we'll have at least through Game 6. So we'll get that. We'll get back to Los Angeles for that one, at the very least. Check back later today for more baseball action. Seattle taking on Minnesota in game number 3 of that series. Series moving over to Minnesota. You can catch that again 7 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. So go ahead and scroll down, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell so you're notified when I post new videos, so you can follow these series through to their conclusion and then catch the World Series. Probably under 2 weeks to go here in the season. So stick around for all the baseball content you can handle, as long as that baseball content is playoff baseball in this specific season in MLB The Show 21. But I do appreciate your watching, your viewership. We'll see you later tonight for more ALCS, and we'll see you tomorrow for Game 5 of the NLCS. Until next time, good night and go Sports.